I think it's finally maturing. It's following a series of physical properties and Moore's law and some other physics to allow us to actually bring compute and other analytics and other types of technologies to the table. Now is the right time to actually be involved with space.
The time is now because there's no time like the present. We can't go in the past, so moving forward.
I think lowering the cost of launch and lowering the cost of entry to deploying constellations is enabling a lot of new missions, and that's pretty exciting.
It's really a result of the electronics revolution. Moore's law, the exponentially shrinking size and cost of electronics is making it space very accessible for people with smaller pocketbooks.
Go on the news, you'll see a lot of news about SpaceX and places like that, and private space programs are bigger than ever, so it's a booming field. This is a big show.
Well, as we know, the need for communication is growing and growing, the internet is growing and growing, and the ability to do that through a space solution is the future.
I think there's a lot of demand right now. The missions are growing. They're growing in scope and growing in capability, so I feel like our core business fits right in there.
I think the space technology is we're putting so many satellites up, and with global communication, it is now really taking off.
The infrastructure exists today for commercial entities to really open up new aspects of the final frontier.
It used to be, it was NASA and the government, and now it's expanded, obviously, with companies like SpaceX, leading the way. And every time I turn around and look on the internet, there's a new company, and we want to be part of that group.
This is one of the best times to be in space because the launch tempo is going up, the costs are going down, the technology has increased to the point that we can do more things in space than we have in the past.
The time is now because this technology is going to develop further to improve life here on Earth in many different ways, educationally, medically. It's really important to develop the technology which will enable people to interconnect hospitals in satellite-type scenarios where we can get data where it needs to be now.
We've just gone through a new birth of innovation where space has gotten more affordable, more accessible, and it's on people's mind of maybe doing something with space. So it's a time where our humanity is thinking bigger than just inward.